Good day. We have recently received a number of requests from readers about how to edit Office documents without purchasing Microsoft Office. And they don't want to use Google Docs or other tools that will generally bugger up your formatting. They just want to use Excel, but they don't want to pay for it. Well, fortunately, and a bit surprisingly, there is an easy way for you to do this. It's Excel and Word and PowerPoint and Outlook online. And you may think the online versions are a bit less than the full versions, but they're not. There are still some missing features, but very few. And Microsoft announced about 4 months ago that they would not release any products in Office that do not work on the online versions. So this is going to be the way to get to things in the future. Anyway, so let's get into it. So the question then is, how do you access Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, blah, blah, blah for free? And not very challenging. Let's just go do it. So go to office.com, and here you'll be prompted to buy Office, but you don't need to. You can just run online for free. So let's click sign in. Let's assume you don't have an account, so I'm going to click create one. By the way, if you have an account, that would be an Outlook email address, a Hotmail email address, a Skype account, anything that's Microsoft related will work. But if you don't have one, not a problem. Just click create one and you'll see how incredibly fast this is. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to call this test. We'll get a new email address. You could put in your Microsoft, put in an existing email address, but I'm going to start something completely new. So as if you have nothing. So get new address, and I'm going to put in test 2019 BB. I assume nobody's used that. And you can use Outlook or Hotmail here. I'll use Outlook for fun. Test 29, there we go. Create a password. Going to enter my password. I don't want to get promotional stuff from Microsoft, especially considering this is a test account. I want you to validate who you are. This does not require the uppercase, lowercase. You can simply leave everything as lower. And bingo, you're in. So now you have access to all of this cool stuff for free. You can click what I call the 9 dot in the top left-hand corner, app launcher, whatever you'd like to call it. I call it the 9 dot because everybody knows what that is. And all of these things just instantly work. So let's go show you that. Let's go to Excel. And this brings you up to show what's new. That's fine. I want to create a new worksheet. Except, well, it's really not what I want to do. I want to actually edit an existing worksheet. So we'll show you that in a minute, how to edit an existing one. But let's go through this. So there's insert. As you can see, this has tons of features, including the new ideas pane, which doesn't exist in the desktop versions yet. They brought it out here first. You can even create pivot tables in this. So it does virtually everything. And if you're looking for help, you simply type in the help bubble at the top. And something that they changed in 2016 was that the help no longer takes you to text help. It actually takes you to the features. So let's go to pivot table. Insert pivot table. And instead of taking you, see that? It takes you straight to create the pivot table, as opposed to some text instruction that tells you where to find it. So that's just awesome. Now you'll notice that the data here, you can save it, you can save the files, but there's no need to because it's auto-saving all the time. And let's just take a quick look here. So I'm going to, I want to edit an existing file. So the way to do that is to simply get your file into OneDrive. Again, free, no problem. It's super easy. Click the 9 dot in the top left-hand corner, go to OneDrive, and let's work on this provincial form I was looking at. I don't care about the rest of this time zone and stuff. You can fill it out, but you don't have to. So I just want to get rid of the garbage here. There we go. And I'm just going to simply drag this file up into the Documents folder. There we go. And now it'll sit in Documents. Isn't that nice? And now I could either go into Excel and open it from OneDrive, or I can just click on it in OneDrive. And watch how fast this thing opens. It's pretty amazing. And bingo, it's there. And I'm good to go. And again, it is fully functioned, fully featured. There'll be very little that you notice is different from your desktop version. The vast majority of people will only notice that there are new features. They will not notice the few features that are missing. And you can see as I click this Go Premium button in the top right-hand corner, it takes me to a listing of ways to purchase Office. But again, you don't need to. If you just want to work in the cloud, and a lot of people do, and because it works astonishingly well, you're really on your way. Really, the only drawback here, the only limitation that most people will care about, is I believe you're limited to 5 gig of OneDrive, which for most people for Excel and Word documents is more than enough for most people. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions or concerns, please get a hold of us at www.urtech.ca. Thank you. Bye-bye.